Hey guys, it's Kat, and today I'm going to be unboxing a Succulent Studios package. Let's just do it. Basically, a Succulent subscription box, at least with Succulent Studios. Am I supposed to be doing this like on the camera? I get 2 succulents in a package every month, usually around the 1st of the month. This is June 1st, so this is why this little package came today. I got it as a gift, so I'm very appreciative for it. But as with a lot of subscription boxes, shipping succulents, shipping plants in general, usually, well not usually, but a lot of the times you can get packages where the plants just are not in the best condition. And unfortunately, that's been the case with almost every Succulent Studios box that I've received. Luckily, succulents are really easy to propagate, and that's pretty much what I've been doing with every plant that I've received. I'll give you a little update on the plants that I've received in the past and how they look like now, using the techniques that I'm going to use today to kind of give a little love to these succulents that I got. I just cut open the box right now, and when you do that, thank you, hi. They come with, this fell out, I swear, these little info cards, which is cool, so I know exactly what plant I got. I have a lavender scallops and a string of buttons, which I actually already have, but not from the subscription box. And then on the back, there's little info of each kind of succulent, and I think, yeah, and also some care tips, so that's great. The packaging is really cute, very fun, but you can already see that there is a piece of the string of buttons just hanging out, saying hi. I think they actually kind of ramped up the packaging since the last time I got one of these, because it's not what it looked like. The previous ones, they were just kind of nested this way. So good for you, Succulent Studios. Okay, honestly, not even that bad. I'm gonna show you. So you'll see it's in, they really changed things up this time. I thought I really knew what I was gonna be talking about, but I don't. They have this in this biodegradable, I don't know what to say. Basically, you could just hypothetically just plop this in soil and let it grow like that, but I don't like that. I find that the soil these come in aren't really up to par with my preferences, so I do usually take them out and I plop them into my succulent bowl, which I will show you, which is where all of my recovering succulents are. And in there I have a very, very well draining soil mix. This is the string of buttons, and then there's a little cardboard collar around the top, and then there's rubber bands to keep it all secure, and then there's these new toothpicks that they added in. I'm not really sure, honestly really don't know what those are for, but they're there. This one is what, the lavender scallops? I guess because if you look at it, I don't know, does this help? The top brim has a light lavender color right there, and these look like scallops. Same deal, they have these hidden toothpicks that kind of feel dangerous, but it's whatever. And I'm just gonna remove the rubber bands. So I have these 2 plants in here, and I am going to, I didn't think about this. I'm gonna take off this little covering pot thing, and it's gonna make a huge mess, but I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna get these plants out of their pots. Is step number 1. So here is the string of buttons, and honestly I'm kind of surprised because underneath the pot kind of came up to here, but underneath there's a lot of plant, and there's even a couple babies, and the root system is, succulent root systems are just small. It's kind of what to expect at this point. So honestly, I am very satisfied with this plant. This is great. This one also looking really good. Pretty decent root system for a succulent. I think that they kind of upgraded their little shipping situation, and it really paid off, so good for you. Succulent Studios on my last box. So now that I have these, I'm gonna take you over to the suck bowl, and I'm gonna show you what I do with them. Welcome to the suck bowl. Here is where I drop in all of my succulents. After I get them, I know that this is a Hoya caryi. I know that this is a cactus, but it's fine. Basically, I'm gonna give you a little tour around this bowl, I guess, and just share with you what's going on in here, what are my tips for the succulents, and just kind of prove that what I'm about to share in terms of tips is valid because it works. So first of all, this massive guy, I did get in the box and he was very healthy when I got him in there. He's had a lot of new growth. Yeah, good stuff. And this is a south-facing window, and I have him, this whole bowl, sorry about that, just perched right there. This was one that's recovering right now. So if I want to be a jerk, I can pick him up. I'll do it. So when I got him, oh shoot, I shouldn't have picked him up. He's doing so good. So when I got him, he was kind of falling apart. He had a lot of like falling off leaves, and literally no root system. He was completely detached from the root system. So what I did was I left him out to callus over for like maybe a day in sun and sprayed him a little bit with water. And then I just plopped him right in there where you saw him and where I have to put him back now. But you can tell it's growing because look, I have new growth right there. He looks pretty happy. The root system grew so much. It is small, but that's kind of the deal with succulents. So that's good. I'm gonna have to put him back in. I didn't realize he was actually doing that well. Here we have some leaf propagations. So say you order a box and all of the leaves are falling off. Literally just take it and put it on top of some soil like that, and then spray it with water every once in a while and make sure that he's getting plenty of light. You can rehab a plant from, you know, from just a nub, from a leaf, or if you have the plant and it has a root system and you can just pot them in there, just do that and take good care of them and they will prosper. So now I'm going to show you step by step what I'm talking about and do exactly what I said with these new plants. Hello. So, I'm trying to figure this out. So, I have a scallop. I have a string of buttons. Roots look good. I don't have to propagate this in any way. I can just pot it up. But first what I'm going to do is just take a look, and I don't think these really need it. But I'm going to make sure that I don't have to pull off any like dead leaves that can promote bacteria or rot within the succulent bowl. And then I'm also going to take a quick look and make sure that there's nothing like mealy bugs on these guys, and because I don't want to put them in and then have these pests spread to the entire bowl. That would suck. And I will speed this up. Okay, great. So these plants look good, and I'm going to pot them in. And as chaotic as this bowl looks, I do try to be mindful of like not having too many tall plants over too many short plants and shadow them out a little bit from the sun that they need. So this bowl does look chaotic, but there is a little bit of structure there. So I'm just gonna take a look, and I'm gonna make a little hole with my finger, and I'm just gonna pot them right in. So I actually also forgot to talk about this little baby string of pearls that I got through this subscription, which is cool. String of pearls is a really cool plant that I think a lot of people are after. Sorry, my succulent bowl's in the way. So I think it's really neat that they included it in. It was like a really small cutting, so I have it in like a little nursery pot right here. And basically I just like draped it along the top, tried to tuck in a little bit of its baby roots, and I water it only when it needs, and it's under grow lights. So that's an example of a little bit of a rare plant that I don't want to put in the succulent bowl and give a little bit of individual attention, and that's exactly what I do with him. All done. So you can see that I took a bold move and I potted the string of buttons away from his little friends, And then I repotted this fairy castle cactus in its own pot. It actually had really nice roots, I was surprised. And then I have the lavender scallop right here in its place. So there you go. That's my new succulent bowl, and that's how I take care of succulents that I get in the mail that may or may not be in the best condition. Alright, so that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any additional If you have any other additional succulent tips, please drop them in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you like this video, and I will see you in my next one.